Hey there, YouTube land. Big Dave here. I know the light's not really good in here right now, but the time is good because I have a couple minutes here, and I'd just like to talk to you about working on making a multiphonic and how that kind of works. I'd also like to just bring to your attention a great book by John Gross, which is basically called Multiphonics for the saxophone. And this is printed out by the Advanced Music Publishing Company. I got this copy a while back off of Amazon. So, but anyway, there's a lot of instructions here about what to do with fingerings and things if you're interested in working on multiphonics. Now, if you've already been working on your overtones, and let's just take a G. Now, I'm going to use the thumb and the top F key and the side B flat. Now, I'm going to get a little softer as I play that note and start to hear and separate the tones. And I should be able to get possibly 4 tones out of that, 4 different harmonic overtones, and I could aim at one of them or the other. So you kind of want to have an aiming point. Now I'm going to tell you one thing to consider also. This takes time. You're not going to just do this right away. And it also takes a feel in your throat, a certain oral shape. Okay, it's not just blowing into the instrument and getting these notes to come out. You have to manipulate in your oral cavity some. So there's 3 notes. Sometimes I can get the other one. I can get the other one to come out. All right. So there's a few notes I'm playing at one time using that fingering. Now, for example, if I go into John's book, page 9, and I take the first multiphonic, he has a 3-note multiphonic also that he's dealing with. It's the G, like low G, and the B flat key on the side, and the 2 fingers on the bottom, like you're going to play E. The bottom B flat key here on the side, and the C key. See, I kind of want you to hear the different tones that are in there, and you have to aim for certain tones. If I aim for the lower one as my target note, I get one kind of sound. If I aim for a different one, I get a different target. And also, there might be more than one fingering that works on your horn. So that's another concept that you could get involved in. So anyway, that's a couple things that you can just try. And because someone had sent me an email about multiphonics, and you know, there are people that do this that are really experts at it. So I don't want to go into a whole bunch of lessons or things on multiphonics for the purpose of this video blog, but I wanted to touch on it. All right, and I think that it's better served if you get a book like John Gross's. Go to a workshop, because sometimes John Gross does workshops. All right, I went to New York City to Roberto's Winds, and while I'm talking about Roberto's Winds, I did get a question. Boy, there's a lot of equipment questions on the internet about my neck strap. So this is a Roberto's Winds moose leather neck strap, and there it is. You know, I know it's hard to see because the light's not so good today. All right, so you know, I would say, like, sometimes you want to find the note. That's on an A. Separate and find your pitches, and that'll get you started in multiphonics. But you do need to have a guide and some fingerings and things like that. Okay, so I hope this was helpful and to answer some of the questions that I had about that. All right, have a good night.